Hi, my mystical Pisces, and welcome to my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. This is your December 2019 Astrology Tarot reading. I am Jennifer Winters. I'm the author of the ZodiacLoveCode.com series and also Venus Unleashed. Now, for the month of December 2019, Pisces, I'm going to do something extra special. If you don't know much about me, I am a sextilenium Libra, meaning that I had a whole bunch of planets in my house of Libra when I was born, and also I have a ton of energy in my 12th house. I've had Saturn come through my 12th house before and just knock me down, and I've also had Pluto there, and I feel this cosmic consciousness from the universe, and that's how I read the cards. That's how I put energy into the cards. That's how I get a story, and I tell you back the story so that I can fill your life with love. And so today, go ahead and just like and share this video, because Pisces, this message is so important, and all your Pisces friends needs to hear it. They need to know about it for this December 2019 astrology reading. And what we're going to do here is use a spread, and it's called the Qualities of Neptune spread. And Neptune, as you know, rules your 12th house. So 12th house is where you feel this energy from the universe. It's always heavy. It's always weighing on your subconscious. So we're going to clean it out before 2020. We're going to make it feel so much better so that you're in an ecstatic mood, someplace very good within, so that your chakras are clean and everything is going right for you in 2020. That's what we need, okay? And I want you to feel better. I want the weights to be lifted off of you. This is what we need to do, Pisces, to really clean out that 12th house. So I'm going to take you down to the cards, and we're going to get started, and we're going to let Neptune just explain to us exactly what we need to do, because I need to do this too, because I have that 12th house energy, that empathic energy, and I want it to be good, and I want it to be good for you. Okay, Pisces, let's go down to the cards now, shall we? Okay, so what we're going to be doing, Pisces, is we're going to be cleaning out your 12th house. I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to put all of that energy into these cards, and this is going to be energy that cleans out your spirit, your karmic spirit, your chakras. It's going to be the energy that cleans out your subconscious mind. It's going to make your dreams better. It's going to make your sleep better. And it's going to help you reveal whatever those hidden causes are that may be causing you to feel so heavy. And it's also going to get rid of limitations and secrets and fears that you have going on. And I just really want you to comment down below and say something about another Pisces, you know, or about yourself, to let me know what's going on, because this message is so important. I don't usually, you know, beg for shares and likes, but I really feel like every Pisces out there needs to hear this. You need to hear this. And, you know, sometimes I'll explain that some things won't resonate with you, but I really think tonight it will, because, you know, Pisces, the 12th house is so important, and Neptune is here to help. So we are going to do this spread, and I am super, super excited about it. So this is how it's going to go. Card number 1, and then 2, 3, and 4, and then we have 5 and 6. Now, you'll be able to see these cards. I'll try to go down a little bit more, but don't worry, I'm going to show them to you. And they have Greek mythology symbols, and they also have astrology symbols, which I'll interpret as we go along. And then we're going to have 7 and 8. Now, as you can see, this is the Neptune trident is what this is making. And you and I are sitting right here, so across from me, you're going to have some cards that are in reverse, and I'll let you know what those are. So let's just get started. I'm so excited about this. My energy is already beginning to lift, but I'm not sure what I'm going to uncover. I feel like it's going to be something super crazy. All right, so number 1 is spirituality. That's what we're talking about. What is calling your spirit? What is calling my spirit? Because I'm actually doing this to clean out our 12th houses, okay? So number 1, this is the card again. I feel the energy. What is calling your spirit, Pisces? Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This card is amazing right here. It's the Eurydanus, and it was upright for you. and it's the Five of Pentacles, and it has this Taurus energy, and it also has Mercury energy. I gotta take a sip of my tea. Sorry. Okay, so then with this Five of Pentacles, this is so exciting, and it being upright. So what is this telling us? What is this telling us? This is saying, what is calling your spirit? And this is telling me that worry and isolation and something, this is what's calling your spirit right now, is this worry and some kind of isolation. And it's not right now a really good place for your 12th house to be with feeling this worry. And with this Mercury symbol on here and also this Taurus symbol, what that is telling me is that in order for your spirit to be free of this worry, and this worry may not even be your worry. This is what we're talking about with 12th house, because 12th house is all about this collective consciousness and this isolation. So if you think about people being only on social media, not really having too many friends, feeling isolated, having all of this worry, that could be calling your spirit. And it's a subconscious thing. So we want, like I said, we're clearing out our subconscious and our unseen and our hidden fears. These sort of things are this worry and isolation. So it may not just be you that's going through this, but it's the cosmic consciousness that could be going through this. But you're feeling it because as a byproduct of this consciousness, there's always this underlying layer of deep, it's almost like a sorrow, but you can't put your finger on it. So this is what's calling your spirit, and that's not a good thing to be calling your spirit. Like, we want something else to fill that place, to fill that void, something. We don't want this calling your spirit. We want something better for 2020. Okay, so we want this communication from Mercury to clear this out, and we also want this Taurus energy where we need to be strong, we need to be almost, relentless in our ability to get rid of this. Okay, we need to communicate it out, and we need to be relentless in getting rid of this. Okay, because we don't want the collective consciousness to be like this for us, for like the Five of Pentacles, all right, where we basically feel this sense of worry and isolation and even some financial loss or something that people are going through. You could be feeling all of this, Pisces. That's not good. We need to get rid of this. That's why we're cleaning this out. Whew. All right, that was even heavy. See, we don't want heavy. We want better. Okay, so now our dreams. What dream will manifest itself into reality? Okay, so, this card has a lot to do with dreams already, and our dreams can be very elusive, and that's also something that can get away from us, is just like not being able to construct our dreams into reality. Okay, and so what dreams will manifest themselves into reality? And that's going to be this card right here. So that's going to be, we got a mutable water card in the Prince of Cups. Now it was in reverse for us. So basically what this is trying to say, what dream will manifest into reality? And it's this mutable water. So right now it's not manifested. That's why the card is upside down. And to manifest this Prince of Cups, we're going to have to present some emotions, a new emotion, something. So what I feel like right now is, for our dreams to become a reality, we need to bring forth this emotion, and we need to get rid of secrets. You can see the moon here is letting out her tears, letting out her secrets, letting out things that don't serve her. And then you also have, these dolphins jumping in here into the water, and that's going to be presenting itself as like this new energy. And so basically what I feel for you is, to get the dream to manifest itself into reality, you're going to have to let go of this energy and replace it with a beautiful emotion, a young energy, something very special. And to me, that would be you could open your heart chakra, and by opening your heart chakra and letting some new emotion in. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean like emotion towards your partner or emotion towards your family or friend. This is an emotion towards your 12th house. And that is a little bit different. It means that to replace this energy, you get to allow in this emotional replacement. So that means that when you're thinking about your heart chakra, that you need to allow love into your body, and you need to breathe it in. You need to really initiate this new energy into your body. You have to do that. And at the same time, what's going to cleanse out of that 12th house is these secrets. And again, this stuff is so deep because it's the collective consciousness. It's everyone's secrets. It's everyone's sorrows. It's everyone's moodiness. It's everyone's pain. And so for you to not feel so heavy, you got to bring this emotion in. You have to open your heart chakra and you have to breathe in love. So breathe in positive energy, breathe out negative energy. Breathe in the positive energy and breathe out the negative energy, and just do that over and over again, but also bring love to it, like love yourself, love the people around you, but or think of unconditional love, all of those things that will help you open your heart chakra to replace this energy, this sorrow. Okay, so woo, that's pretty deep, but we knew that we were going to get deep, Pisces. We knew that that was going to happen. And so let's go on to the next card, which is imagination. To what should I pay attention to capture my imagination? So again, with the 12th house, we talk about imagination. And so what do you want to do to capture your imagination? To what should you pay attention to capture your imagination? So let's turn this over. Again, why is it talking about this? Well, let's just turn it over to find out first. Okay, so this is the Sagittarius energy, and it also, this is the card, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, isn't that a beautiful card? You've got the Sagittarius energy, you've got Saturn over here that's, you know, in your corner, which is this almost like fatherly figure that helps you learn lessons, and then you have this Capricorn energy here that's again like a overseer of, you know, just this ability to work and get things done, and this arrow here pointing to the right path of, in Sagittarius, you know, points, it's like a compass pointing to the right path. And then you also have this new Ace of Pentacles, which means like opportunities opening. So basically what this is telling me, to pay attention, to capture your imagination, you want to pay attention to maybe some of the things that your father taught you. I feel like that's what's going into this card, is like direction. You want to pay attention to the direction and this opening of a new opportunity, and this lesson that your father may have bestowed on you, or someone important in your life. So you want to capture your imagination by thinking about these things. You know, when we grow up and we learn from our father, they give us this energy, this really special emotional energy that we can use for self-confidence and for thinking about our future, thinking about maybe, you know, work endeavors that we want to take. And, you know, these things can capture your imagination. That's a really interesting card to get in this reading from Neptune. Okay, because you would think, you know, with imagination, you might have gotten something different. But, you know, Sagittarius people are very imaginative. But at the same time, with this Capricorn and this Saturn energy, it's also opportunity, and it's also like someone, you know, being on your side when you take new adventures and things like that. So I mean, this is a beautiful energy. Just imagine all the things that, you know, your father told you, that the possibilities in your life were just, you know, endless, and you could be whatever you wanted to be. So when you imagine of being whatever you want to be, and that can open up this opportunity right here to start. And, you know, this is like, you know, a confidence card, I would say, in this particular situation, and an opportunity to do better. So that's a good, that was not something I expected, but I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that card, and it's actually got me thinking about my father, which is actually pouring a lot of emotions into me that I wouldn't have expected. So, and that could be a lot to do with the 12th house as well, you know, just it's Neptune, you know, telling us to reflect and imagine all the possibilities, you know, in our life. And some of those things could have happened because of our father's, you know, help. All right, the next one is inspiration. What inspires me? Okay, and what inspires you? So we need some inspiration, right? So we have imagination, now we need some inspiration. So let's turn this over and find out. Okay, the 10 of Wands, but this is upside down and it's a fire card. This is the salamander, and this again is a victory card. All right, so with the 10 of Wands being upside down, this could be about forgiveness and moving on and making a new start. Okay, and that's probably what inspires you, is to make a new start and to move on. And that's, you know, what more can you ask from a card for that, is to, and then to forgive as well, because how do we move on unless we forgive people, right? And so that could be, you know, what is inspiring you is, it takes a lot to forgive people as well. And that's another thing that goes back to this emotion here. And to be victorious, you really have to let go. So I think too, with this sorrow and this isolation and this worry and stuff, a lot of people hold on to that kind of negativity, and it has a lot to do with people in their past that they just can't forgive, and they can't move on, and they can't start over. So this should be an inspiration to you to forgive and to move on, because that is going to help clear out your 12th house. It's going to make sure that, you know, you feel lighter in 2020. This is a super heavy card. It was upside down. Like, look at this. I mean, the salamander, it is a victory card, but only when it's right side up. So when it's upside down like that, like what we pull to make this right side up, you have to forgive. You have to start over. You have to be like the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's what you need to do in this situation. And that is an inspirational feeling right there. And, you know, I can think of a few people that I need to show a lot of love to and maybe forgive as well. So let's move on. And this next card is illusions. What false illusion should I shatter? Okay, what false illusion should you shatter? And that's going to be card number 5. That's this one right here. So again, with our 12th house, the house of illusions. So let's see what we should shatter out of that house. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this card is upright for you. It's the Star card. Okay, so I think that when this card comes, it's a super lucky card. It's about, especially, you know, when it's upright, and it's about renewal and hope and inner clarity and miracles and having faith and being in the spotlight and things like that. But why on earth should we shatter this illusion? I think that, I guess in a literal sense, you could say that a person wants to reach for the stars in a way, but at the same time, if you fall short of that, it could be very detrimental. And I think that in in the world and in the 12th house of the collective consciousness, a lot of people want to be stars. A lot of people want to reach these particular goals. And it could be about popularity. Again, with the social media, like it could be with, you know, just feeling like you don't have enough likes, or you don't have enough shares, or there's these things going on in the world, or you don't have enough friends, or you don't have enough popularity going on. So this, again, like I'm saying, this is about 12th house energy. It's the collective consciousness. But you feel it, Pisces, because it's kind of your purpose and your role is to take a step back and reflect on the world, and that could be very detrimental to you. So it's not that you necessarily need to shatter the idea of yourself being a star, but it's about the collective consciousness trying to reach for this idealistic place. It's like looking at a magazine and seeing perfection and not being able to reach it, and it hurts. It hurts people. It causes them sorrow. It causes them isolation. It causes them loneliness. And so this is what needs to be shattered in your 12th house. Okay, and again, the cards were telling us the way to put in this, to get rid of this energy and to put this new energy in, is basically to bring this new emotion into through your heart chakra, maybe even your crown chakra. And it's got this Neptune energy here, telling you this is how you basically clear out that 12th house. This Neptune energy is telling you this is what you need to do. Okay? And, you know, it's kind of crazy that you feel all of this and you don't even know why. But this is the universe telling you, and this is Neptune telling you this is what you do about it. And this is this underlining sorrow that you feel that you don't even know because it's in your subconscious. Okay? So that's a good card. We need, that's an an excellent card to show, you know, I think anyone can really benefit from this video. So if you just share it with people, I know that it's talking about Pisces December 2019, but also this is a collective consciousness, and this is like a universal energy. So people need to also understand it, okay? So this next one that we're talking about is idealism. What is my highest goal and noblest principle? Highest goal and noblest principle. That's this one. So let's turn this over, Pisces, highest goal. Now also Pisces, again, 12th house. We're thinking 12th house. Okay, so we got upright the 8 of Swords, and this is also Canis Major, and it has this Gemini energy on it, and it also has this Venus energy on it. So what is the highest goal and noblest principle? Basically, with this Gemini energy, it is unconditional love, okay? And with this 8 of Swords, and it's, you know, upright for us, that's going to be it's getting rid of, you know, restrictions and this isolation and this imprisonment. We already talked about that before. You know, I'm getting a lot of this collective consciousness as being isolation. And this is something that causes like nightmares, and it can cause like depression and things like that. And so when we're bringing this new energy, I keep going back to this card because it has Neptune on it, and it's this new energy that we need to bring into our chakra, into our spirit, because again, with this isolation, like, and also we need to bring this unconditional love, and like I said before, this new emotion of love, and again with this Venus energy, which is the goddess of love, you are going to have whatever you can do to basically clear out your heart chakra for December 2019. That's the most important message here. Definitely the most important message. Okay, and that's going to be your highest goal and your most noble principle. And I know that doesn't seem when you talk about heart chakra, you know, we think, oh, that's easy to clean out, but it's not. It's not the easiest thing. It is the noblest goal, to be honest with you. Look at this noble dog here. Like, this is basically your highest goal, is to give this unconditional love, to get out of this isolation. So this also tells me too that there are people out there suffering, okay? And when you just lend them a hand or give them the physical touch of another human being, or pat them on the back and say, hey man, everything's going to be okay. You're going to make it. And that's another way of bringing love into your heart chakra and bringing love to the world, and also lifting that collective consciousness. And this is your job, Pisces. It's to help. And this is your noblest, highest cause. And it's what you're the best at, is being sympathetic and empathetic and psychic in your abilities, in your intuition, to know when someone needs you, to be that best friend to them. This is important, and it's going to bring in this energy, and this Neptune is telling you this is what needs to happen to get, through that 12th house energy. Okay, we got 2 cards left. Now this is the mystical. What activity best cultivates my mystical qualities? And you are mystical, Pisces, for sure. Okay, I mean, you're just known for that. You're totally known for that. So what activity best cultivates it? Let's just give it a turn over. Oh my goodness. So now you had, first you had Canis Major, now you have Canis Minor. Look at that. Okay, now these two were forever entwined in the constellations. This dog was the dog who was known to be able to catch anything. And this is the fox who was known to never be catched or never be caught, excuse me. And so the two of these, because they were in this sort of infinite cycle of going after each other, if you go back in Greek mythology and read up about it, it's a super interesting story. Both of these were cast into the constellations because they were just tied together. And that tells me with this 12th house energy, it's like this cycle that goes on and on and on, that can never be resolved until you do something with it. Okay, and so this is saying that what activity best cultivates your mystical qualities. And so this also has this Gemini energy in it, and it also has this Uranus energy. So the activity that I think is best, for you to help use your mystical qualities is for social reform. I know that seems like kind of like an out there thing to say, but this also, if you read this story, it was about social reform, and that was sort of like the underlining message of these two constellations. But so social reform, it doesn't mean that you have to go out there and give a speech or something about inequality or anything like that, but it's about taking your mysticism to a social forum, and that will help you give back. Okay, so even if it's like a poetry that you wrote about mysticism, or a story that you wrote or something like that, you can give it to a social forum, and that could also, reform people's thoughts about the way things work. And also, like, I feel like when I bring these kind of messages to you guys, Pisces, I'm doing some sort of social reform, because I'm taking this 12th house, I'm cleaning it out before 2020, and I'm hoping to make everyone feel better. So that is how you could also use your mysticism. Like, you could teach people what the importance of cleaning a chakra is, or what's the importance of, using sage or something, or what's the importance of stones, or anything that's mystical that's important to you. You could bring it to a social forum and let people know. That would be the best way to cultivate your mystical qualities. Okay, this is I can't believe it. You got Canis Major and Canis Minor, and again with the unconditional love, bringing love to the world with your social reform. Almost forgot to say that. And then this Uranus energy here is to use your intuition, to be genius about it, you know, to have some kind of social reform or invention, or, you know, but it's basically joining of the personal to the collective consciousness and of the group mind. I mean, that is what Uranus is telling you. And how much better can you get when Uranus is giving you a message that just corresponds completely with your 12th house? Oh, that card is just loaded with stuff. I can't even believe it. And I could probably go on about that one. But next, we're going to have visions. And it's, what dancing visions may I turn into reality? Okay, so visions dance around in our heads, don't they? And in our dreams. And, you know, we have some dreams here going on with a lot of sorrow and illusionment. I wouldn't be surprised if in 2019 you might have had a few nightmares and it wasn't nice. And that was that energy that you were feeling. So basically what we want to do is we want to put some different visions going forward. These are new visions that I think you should probably think about, like before you go to sleep or something. So I hope the cards are going to give us a beautiful vision, and then it'll be able to turn into reality. Okay, so let's find out. Please give us a beautiful vision card for Pisces, December 2019, to clean the 12th house out and to have some positive energy, and with the weight of the world being lifted. Oh my gosh, King of Cups. And this is upright for you, Pisces. How good is that? So basically you want to envision this card, and this card has, okay, so if you're talking about the Prince of Cups, now you have the King of Cups. If you were to go full circle with all of this reading and what I just told you, this is what's going to come into reality. You're going to feel closer to family. You're going to have more emotions. You're going to be able to balance your emotions. You're going to be sitting in your power. You're going to be feeling better. This is going to help the collective consciousness, Pisces, too, because you have the ability to basically use your power to change the world, to change the total collective consciousness. If every Pisces saw this video and they saw what they needed to do to clean out that heart chakra, to get to this state, to replace negative energies with positive energies, to get rid of the sorrow, get rid of the illusionment, to get rid of the secrets, to get rid of the isolation, all of those things, and let this new energy in, let this dance around and become a reality. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. It also tells me that you'll have abundance when this happens. You could, you know, feel better, because when you feel better, then there's more love coming into your life. It could even mean there's a Cancer coming your way to show you love. It could mean you're attracting a Cancer, or your family's more attracted to you because of this new energy. This weight is lifted off of you. You feel so much better about the universe, and the universe feels better because you feel better. Now, that is amazing. I mean, I am already feeling like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders, and we just had Neptune completely clear out, or show us what we needed to do to clean out that 12th house going into 2020. Now, this is going to help Pisces with all the other zodiac signs, because you do actually have the power in your psychic abilities to transform. And I want you to do this transformative work, please, because it's going to help all of us. And if you could just like and share, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. And even if you think that this video is hokey or something's going wrong, I mean, like, if it doesn't resonate with you, which I don't know how it couldn't, but because this is, you know, your design plan, you're ruled by Neptune, and going into 2020, you having that house cleaned out is just amazing. It's the best thing you can do for personal housekeeping, karmic spiritual housekeeping, chakra cleaning, all of that good stuff. So, you know, please leave a message and just tell me what you think about it. Tell me a situation. Let me know if you had dreams, like just whatever you can do to engage with this message. And also, if nothing else, just take it to heart. And please do this for everyone out there because we need you, Pisces. All right, thank you so much. And please look out for your January reading where I cast the cards for the year, because that's also going to tell me with this underlining story that we just went through, with this vision and this story, is this going to help you? Because I'm going to wait a few days for this energy to set in, and I think it's going to cast some very positive cards for you for January 2020 because of this cleansing, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Pisces, and please have a beautiful night and get a good night's sleep and have a wonderful dream. Okay. Thank you. Bye.